Okay, the final assembly. This may be a little bit longer of a video. Just putting all these pieces together. Use my tweezers here. I did make one addition to the supplies. This is some electrical tape. These, we're going to start down here, and we have this assembly right here to put back in the phone. So what we're going to do is this piece, actually these connectors sit right up like that. I'll let those be there, and gently put the antenna connectors to the side because you don't want them to get caught under the board here. And what we're going to do is, you notice there's a little slot right there between this, it's like a sticky ribbon cable that goes up to the top, and the circuit board. You're going to want to very carefully, actually if you want you can recycle this tape, that's not a bad idea. I managed to save it from before. It was on the top here. They do like to tape things down in these devices, I'm assuming to help protect against vibration and components coming apart. Because it is a phone and you do use it a lot. It gets thrown around, of course, and displays get broke, but hopefully they don't vibrate to death. This might be a little more technical than I am able to do. Let's see here. So stickies there. The pliers, I'm telling you, they're helpful. They're tweezers. There we go. Almost good as new. Has my little character built in there because we all know we want to make our character be known, I guess. Let's see here. Okay, got that tape down there. That'll be helpful, or not, I don't know. Now these connectors, there's 3 of them, and we're trying to jimmy them right in between there. And there's also some alignment pieces. Notice I said to move these antennas to the side, like so. And gently work this way down. Use a plastic piece so I don't break any of the little capacitors or any of that fun stuff. That would be a nightmare. Because you do all this work and then your phone is broke. You made it worse. It's quite a tight fit. I believe this one actually does fold over completely. Before, if you were watching, I saved a little piece of yellow tape. I didn't know where that came from, but I actually do now. It comes from the top of this piece right here. I was taping it down. Oops. Put it back. I don't even know if you can see that. But yeah, there's a little piece of tape there. And that's sticky right there like that. And held that piece in place. There's my plastic, so I don't break any of the layers in the PCB here. Unbelievable how flexible this stuff is. I know I mentioned I have a background in computer engineering, and when I was in school, I always thought it'd be really cool if they could make circuit boards that were flexible and printable and all that stuff. Well, I think they've got that. Now I'm going to connect the connector right there. That's done. Here's the next connector right here from the display. Be very careful, make sure it lines up. I think that's it. It should be it. It looks a little crooked, but we will test that. You know, this is what the electrical tape is for. Some folks, what happens is this antenna, after they've rebuilt it, will interfere with some of the circuitry here and make you look like you have a bad display. So if you want, I think I'm going to skip on it, you can tape, put a piece of electrical tape below the wire right here. Let me show you. Along that valley right there, and it will prevent that from happening. So I'm talking about right in there where the end of this tool is and over the top, but we're going to skip that for now, and we will find out if it's an issue for me. One thing, there is a small little notch right there. I noticed that's where this cable was. They have some sort of strain relief there by putting it into this notch. And I've got it down in the notch. Now I'm going to carefully position the antenna connector over the receptacle. It should pop right in there, as long as it's correctly positioned. Whoops. Oh, I'm a little bit off. You really got to look close at this guy and get him just right. And he's on. He is on. Now we're going to put the other connector on here. Once you get him in the right spot, you don't have to apply a lot of pressure. He almost just puts himself on when you give it a little push. Putting that back down there. Going to slowly put these guys back down. Oh yes, if you find you do have a problem and you need to use some tape, of course, electrical tape is non-conductive. Only use non-conductive tape. That's, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but I just wanted to say to be safe. I'm going to push this guy back into his little spot here. I'm not sure what he does, but he does something, and we want to make sure he's put where he needs to be, or where he was. You tape that guy back down. And now we're getting close to being put back together. These little connectors here at the sides, you're going to push those back in first. This was kind of stuck in there at a bit of an angle, and we'll push him in. Whoops. If you really want to, you can put some sticky, double sticky tape behind here. It was glued together before. I'm going to push this back down. He's connected. Our last connector here for the display. Hopefully he will reach. Oh my. It's like a stretch, which isn't good. Let me see here. Hopefully that's the right guy. He's about a hair too short. It looks like we might have our first hiccup of the installation. I need some more clearance here. Oh shoot. Watch me troubleshoot. Whoops. This guy's there. This board almost needs to be up just a hair farther. A fraction of an inch farther. It's not quite long enough. That's frustrating. I'm assuming that's from my camera, but I'm going to try and power this on regardless, just to do a test. So we're powering up. The display is coming on. sides, and don't touch the back side. It's all conductive, so hold it on the edges, or it could be conductive. Just be very careful. If you touch the back, you might get a little zap, or worse yet, break your phone. Okay, no SIM card, of course, we took that out earlier. And it looks like I can do just about everything here, maybe? Oh, it's not getting the top. Yeah, it may be that extra connector is for the top of the display's touch functionality. I don't know why I'm not getting the top, but you're getting the gist of this. I'm going to power the phone back off. Oops. Go here and power it off. Power off. Oh, it won't let me power it off because I gotta touch that side of the phone. Lovely. Okay, so I have some technical difficulties here. Hopefully yours works better than mine. I'm gonna have to figure out how to power this off, get the connector attached, and once I do, I will reassemble the covers for the back of this phone here.